The Indiana Fever girls, Caitlin Clark, Natasha Howard, all of them came out during the Pacers-Bucks game, the playoff game, to toss out some t-shirts, and everybody loved it.
And I got my friends from the Fever here, Leah, Kelsey, everybody's here. If you want a t-shirt, need you to make some noise.
Caitlin Clark is the GOAT.
She signed my jersey. So happy, I'm crying. I'm so happy. This is the best day ever.
Caitlin Clark effect seems to be crazier than year one. This is great news for women's basketball, period.
She just brings so much passion to the game, and look at all these people that just want to come and see her.
Now, the whole league is watching. Some are excited, others are nervous. There's something powerful about a player who's already setting the tone before the season even starts. She doesn't need warm-ups, interviews, or promises. Just one video clip started the Caitlin Clark era.
She takes over, she maestros, she controls game after game after game with her passing and her carefully chosen spots to score.
If this is how she's performing before her WNBA debut, everyone better get ready, because the real show hasn't even started yet.
You're supposed to react to having a star like her. And they made the playoffs. She was Rookie of the Year. She had a great year. Like, this all makes sense. I'm excited for them. The coaching change, I think, is going to be really big.
The league wasn't ready for her last year. They just weren't prepared. Yeah. She was prepared.
She's had a full offseason now to rest.
No. She's going to be great. The league just didn't know what to do.
Get the MVP tickets in. Just bet them to win the championship. It's fun. And then you get to watch all her games.
This is no longer just about a viral moment. It's about a change in tempo and expectations. And in what's possible, Caitlin Clark is changing what it means to enter the league as a rookie.
The one thing that I cannot deny is the amount of little girls that were showing up to follow her.
Why her?
Well, but she was a white girl from the middle of America. While Caitlin is fantastic, and I think she's going to have an incredible career in the WNBA, there are women that were worthy of coverage prior to her arriving, and I just will not be silenced when it comes to that.
She's not here to wait her turn or adjust to others. She's the pace. She's the storm that changes everything, and soon, under the brightest lights and highest pressure, the world will see what Indiana's Jim already knows. She's not just unstoppable, she's inevitable.
Right, and that's what a lot of these women are doing, is they feel like what we have done for this game, this young player has come into our game, and she's getting way more respect and all that stuff than we are. As she should. The young girl is a baller. The young girl has people watching because of the way she can shoot this basketball like Steph Curry. Steph Curry can't dunk. Steph Curry don't do none of that in the game. He can probably dunk by himself, but he don't really do none of that in the game. He is a shooter, and fans tune in to see Steph Curry.
The moment Caitlin Clark entered the arena, everything changed. It wasn't just excitement anymore. It was electric, like history was about to happen. Even though the Pacers were fighting in the playoffs, Caitlin stole the night without touching a ball. Fans erupted in cheers as soon as she appeared, cameras flashed, and the players felt the energy shift in seconds. It felt like the whole event was built around her.
Be Caitlin Clark, because this has been box office, y'all. The young guns, the young stars have come to play.
Who's going to be the next face of the NBA? We don't get to decide that. The marketplace decides that. The people have chosen Caitlin Clark. They enjoy watching her play, her style, her energy, her shot. Whether it's because her game mirrors one of the greatest players in the NBA in Steph Curry or not, I don't know what it is. It's an intangible thing, right? Yes, we can say she's a dog. Okay, there's been other dogs. Okay, she's a great shooter. There's been other great shooters. She has it. She's got the thing.
And for Caitlin Clark to have the awareness to drive the eyeballs there, you have to give her so much credit.
When it was time for the Fever team to toss t-shirts into the stands, Caitlin didn't just join in. She dominated. Every move she made showed a fierce competitiveness she couldn't hide.
There she is with all her million shirts in tow.
Come on, we can't hear you. Fever season right around the corner.
Man.
May 3rd, first home preseason.
Grabbing a bunch of shirts, she fired up the crowd with the same energy she uses in a championship game. While others casually tossed shirts, Caitlin turned it into a full show. Fans waved, shouted, and climbed over each other just to catch anything. She threw. It wasn't about the shirts. It was about sharing a moment with a future star.
If I was the
TV games.
WNBA, I would have considered a separate television package to a network on just Caitlin Clark games. I would have had two packages, the WNBA package, and then a separate, let's say 15 to 18 game Caitlin Clark package for, it could be HBO, it could be Fox, it could be anybody. I would have sold a separate Caitlin Clark package.
And it didn't stop there. Even in a fun moment, Caitlin's instincts kicked in. Strategic, competitive, magnetic. She got the crowd louder than anyone, feeding off their energy and giving it back 10 times more. What should have been a quick break turned into the Caitlin Clark Show.
There's so many players who cite you as an inspiration for their games, including Caitlin Clark, who's just absolutely a phenomenon in college. What's that next step like for her?
Next steps, gosh, in this generation, right? You have, I think, just so many more challenges of how to handle yourself as an adult, right? You go through that whirlwind of being a senior in college, transitioning into the W. And then the next step is how to become just an even better leader. And so much of leadership, I think, is listening and learning. And hopefully the more she can get connected to vets in the league and just different people and coaches and anyone that she can glean wisdom from of how to just continue to learn how to be as a connected and inspiring leader as she can be. And a lot of that is walking the walk and not just talking the talk. So she's already on her way, but, continuing to have fun, continuing to anticipate how people are going to try to stop her and being prepared as she can be for next season.
The Pacers were fighting for their playoff lives, but in the stands, the real story was a WNBA rookie already crossing over into NBA headlines. This wasn't fake. No marketing team could have planned it better.
Right, and that's what a lot of these women are doing is they feel like what we have done for this game, this young player has come into our game and she's getting way more respect and all that stuff than we are. As she should. The young girl is a baller. The young girl has people watching because of the way she can shoot this basketball like Steph Curry. Steph Curry can't dunk. Steph Curry don't do none of that in the game. He can probably dunk by himself, but he don't really do none of that in the game. He is a shooter, and fans tune in to see Steph Curry. When I look at Caitlin Clark, fans are tuning in to watch her, and you know who that's helping? Everybody else. It's helping the Asia Wilsons. It's helping everybody else, the Plums.
Caitlin's presence was raw, real, and bigger than anyone expected. She naturally owned the moment. Veterans, rookies, and diehard Pacers fans all fell under her spell. Even NBA TV couldn't resist sharing her clip, sending it viral online. By the final buzzer, Caitlin wasn't just a guest. She had become the story of the night, showing that every room she enters is hers before she even speaks.
And a lot of people actually did not know that was her for the longest, but that's who that was. Somebody else said Caitlin, Kelsey Mitchell. Somebody said, I love Caitlin. Caitlin Carey Clark. It's almost time for the Fever Show. And that's exactly how I'm feeling, man. It's definitely almost time for the start of the Indiana Fever season, man. Somebody said the gang is all here.
The explosion didn't stay inside the arena. It blew up online too. Social media was flooded with clips of Caitlin's appearance, taking over timelines everywhere. Thousands reposted and commented, not just because of surprise, but because of the undeniable star power she carries.
So, Pacer fans, you heard them.
Guys, this was a lit situation in Indiana, man. This clip currently have 72,000 views, bro. 72,000 views, my dude.
I can't imagine this young lady, I don't want to use hate, but despised. Mm-hmm. And people just having, she brought some on herself a little bit because she's cocky for a good reason.
Mm-hmm. Confident.
And I love that about her. But to watch the dynamics and the media, they had their narrative. Mm-hmm. And I was pleased and proud to see the narrative wasn't the truth.
In a game meant to spotlight NBA players, it was Caitlin's clip that racked up the views and stole the show. Posts praising her energy and charisma took over the internet, showing she's more than just a basketball player. She's a cultural force.
What Caitlin Clark does is kind of simple, really. She shows up at games, she signs autographs, she talks to little girls wearing jerseys, she smiles to the crowd, and then here's the most important thing. She competes like a maniac. I mean, like a maniac.
Caitlin Clark may not win titles, but the fact that she's doing what she's doing and at a very high level, it's now commonplace where she'll go for 26 and 12. I mean, those are great numbers for any player, no matter how long you've been in the league.
Fans didn't just cheer her presence, they noticed everything. Camera angles captured what insiders had been whispering about for months, Caitlin's transformation. No longer just a slim point guard. She's now built for WNBA level battles. Her stronger frame and sharp presence didn't go unnoticed.
The WNBA tried to capitalize on her popularity and crammed a lot of games in over a short amount of time, playing against the best teams in the WNBA.
There is a lot of appropriate attention on Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever, and we found out that the Fever Storm game from over the weekend drew 2.2 million viewers, which is massive. The WNBA has 18 games this season where they've had more than 1 million viewers average, and 16 of those 18 have featured Caitlin Clark. So you cannot deny the connectivity of Caitlin Clark playing basketball and people wanting to watch. If she's playing, they will come, they will watch the game.
But it wasn't just her new strength that won people over. It was her playful spirit. During the t-shirt toss, Caitlin teased a fan with a fake pass, making the whole section burst into laughter. And as she left the court, she jokingly chirped at a ref, already acting like she was mid-season. Ready?
Caitlin Clark, what she's doing doesn't minimize what they've done, but we should have been giving her the credit. We saw the ratings, we saw the merchandise sales, we saw the attendance, but y'all want to make it about something else. Oh, what about the women that laid the foundation? What about this? What about it? That ain't got nothing to do with Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is box office. She's doing this. And instead of giving her credit, y'all tried to make it about, y'all poo-pooing the old guard. Y'all never talked about the old guard like this. Nah, I ain't gonna let it slide.
I think that experiencing it, I love Caitlin Clark fans, but Caitlin Clark fans is different. They T-Square, shout out to the gang, different. They are very passionate people, and they gonna ride or die.
Listen, Caitlin Clark is a god to her friends. She does no wrong. Do not play. Do not play with her friends.
Just to say, C-Square, I'm happy I'm on the right end of it.
We on the right end of the stick, man. Because
I hate to be.
Listen,
because
they love us right now. But if we go right and left, it's over for us.
Caitlin Clark fans, I love you back. I promise. Please stop.
Yeah.
Her fan, but the one thing I would say about Caitlin Clark fans that I can't appreciate, they'll go anywhere she go.
Oh, they gonna travel. She gonna travel.
And
right there. Right there with her.
It's super dope though, because it's they will literally go anywhere she go, and so she's built that kind of platform. And damn, that's lit.
The association, they gave us a gym that I paid for, not entirely, but they took money out of my check and I paid for it.
You better get the fucking full usage of that.
Man, I got hot tub, cold tub, weight room, full court basketball room. I walk in today, I'm on one side working out, Caitlin Clark on the other side.
Really?
I look at myself, there you go, 2 fucking legends, Patty.
Did you say what's up?
You know I say what's up, but I'm not the type to say what's up to interrupt your workout because I don't like people to interrupt mine. She can shoot the shit out of it.
And the WNBA assist leader this past year.
She can shoot the shit out the ball.
She's a great shooter.
And she's one of those workout people, got to think, anytime I hit the court, I got to hit that bike. I'm older now, so I got to get on that bike and stroll for a couple 5, 6, 7 minutes. So while I'm strolling through the park, I'm looking at her shoot it. And she's one of those shooters where if you know as a gym rat, you guys know, damn, bro, why you throw that pass bad? Give me the ball in my chest. I'm like, oh, she's a gangster also.
She's lighting people up.
Throw me the ball the way I want it.
What drill was it? What drill was she running?
I don't know. She was doing a 2 in a row corner wing. And if you miss, you have to go back to the next spot. And if you missed again, you have to go back to the starting spot. She had a nice drill. I'm literally still in it.
What Caitlin Clark unleashed at the Pacers game wasn't just a one-night phenomenon. It was a glimpse into a future that's coming faster than anyone expected. Her appearance turned a regular playoff.
It was pure Caitlin, fiery, fearless, and totally natural under the spotlight. She wasn't nervous or fake. She was just herself. That realness lit up the night like no scripted moment could. While the Pacers battled on the court, Caitlin was the real game changer, tossing shirts and winning hearts effortlessly. She showed again that her magic isn't limited to the court. It follows her everywhere. If anyone still doubted she's ready for the pros, tonight erased those doubts. Caitlin isn't just ready, she's about to take over the sports world.
What is she doing wrong? What more do you want from Caitlin Clark? Seriously, what more do you want from her? She's focusing on the game. She lifted her team up, got them to the playoffs, won Rookie of the Year, and then also is denouncing racial tensions when she's asked about it. I'm sorry, I don't see anything more that Caitlin Clark should have done or could have done.
So yes, the WNBA was growing before Caitlin Clark. Make that abundantly clear. But it was growing incrementally compared to the exponential growth you're seeing now.
I remember when the WNBA started. I was thrilled. I was a fan. I couldn't believe it was an opportunity for me, a 5'2", 97-pound girl, to go play professional basketball. That wasn't going to happen for me. But the idea that it existed was special to me. And now she's offering that to not just little girls, but little boys as well. She's spread the fan base. So
what Caitlin unleashed at the Pacers game wasn't just a one-night thing. It was a glimpse into a fast-approaching future. Her appearance turned a normal playoff night into a frenzy, sending a clear message: Indianapolis isn't just about the Pacers anymore. The Indiana Fever, with Caitlin leading, are about to become the hottest ticket in town.
Monica has figured out a way to make the WNBA relevant and profitable long term. The lady from the BBC, she seems to be asking Monica McDougal how the WNBA can maintain their momentum from last season. There's an easy answer to that question. More than likely, they can't.
Two things. I think it has to show up in our storytelling, and it has to be encouraged by our families.
Yeah.
To me, right? And so covering the WNBA this past season, Caitlin Clark's rookie year, for all of the conversation that surrounded her, some which was fair and some which wasn't, the one thing that I cannot deny is the amount of little girls that were showing up to follow her. Little girls with their parents and the fervor and the energy there.
Why her?
Same thing.
Why her?
Well, I was just about to say same thing for Angel Reese when I had a chance to cover their games, but I think Caitlin represented. And again, some of this to me probably is not fair to her because it was not anything that she said or was truly based on her personality, but she was a white girl from the middle of America. And so she represented a whole lot to a lot of people, whether that is truly what she prescribed to or not. We can all say she is a dynamic basketball player and a force both on the court and the marketing sense. But I do think, same thing with folks that may have fallen in love with Angel Reese that she may or may not have agreed with everything they had to say either. We attach our fandom to these icons for all types of reasons.
Where are these Angel Reese fans? When I see Chicago Bravado games on TV, the only things I see are missed layups and empty seats.
The same fans screaming for NBA playoff glory were going crazy for rookie tossing t-shirts. And when the Fever season starts, that same energy will fill every seat at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Caitlin didn't just lift her brand, she lifted her whole team. The Fever players rallied around her, tossing shirts, hyping the crowd, and showing real chemistry. Coaches, veterans, rookies, everyone could feel this wasn't normal. No fake smiles or corporate campaigns, just pure, real excitement. Fueled by Caitlin. It's rare to see a rookie spark this much hype before playing a real game, but Caitlin is no regular rookie. She's already reshaping the league's expectations.
Most points by a point guard in a season in WNBA history. Most double-doubles by a rookie guard in WNBA history. Most points by a rookie in WNBA history. Most assists by a rookie in the history of the WNBA. First WNBA rookie to record 2 triple-doubles. First triple-double by a rookie in WNBA history. First triple-double in Fever history. The first player to be named WNBA Player of the Month and Rookie of the Month in the same month. First player in WNBA history with 20 or more points, 15 or more assists, and 5 or more rebounds in a game. She won Rookie of the Month 4 times. Eastern Conference Player of the Week 3 times, single season rookie record for assists, single season rookie record for 3-pointers, single game record for assists, 19. Franchise record for most double-doubles, 3-pointers, career 10 or more assists in a game. Franchise record for most career 10 or more assists in a game. Fastest WNBA player to reach 100 3-pointers. She did it in 34 games. Most assists by a rookie in a WNBA All-Star game for which she received the most fan votes ever, 700,000 of those. Fastest player to reach 350 points and 150 assists to start a season regardless of years in the league. People will say, pay more attention to the other folks. Like, she couldn't do it herself. You know, LeBron has teammates, Jordan had teammates. I understand.
The buzz didn't die after the last t-shirt flew. It got louder. Media outlets rushed to cover it, flooding headlines with Caitlin's name and face. Talk shows, podcasts, and sports news all agreed Caitlin Clark is box office. Analysts who doubted her college stardom would translate are now admitting they were wrong. It's no longer a question of if she'll change the WNBA, it's how fast. Ticket sales are booming. Merchandise is flying off shelves, and Fever games are becoming premium events months early. Even her off-court moments, teasing fans, joking with refs, bonding with teammates, show a rare mix of superstar confidence and genuine humility. Caitlin feels real in a world craving authenticity. Every smile, every playful moment feels true, and fans are responding in huge numbers.